Hello guys, welcome to Webtricks Home. In this video I'm going to show you how you can create a beautiful custom design using WordPress. Here I've already worked up to the backend and I'm sure you can do it. Alright, so here you can see the default template being loaded. It's nice but a bit complicated one to manipulate, so I'm going to add a new theme here. So let's go to the dashboard then, appearances, themes, and click on add new. Alright, I've got it on my local drive, so I'm gonna click upload theme, choose file, and click on install it. Right, once the theme is installed, click on activate. It's done. Then let's go to the front end file. Alright, and refresh it. There you go, you can see the sample page here. So you can see a couple of quick menus here to the dashboard, themes, widgets, and menus, but we'll go to customize. The first one is general for background image and color, right? Then you have got header options, header colors. You can try hands on all of this, but I'm going to change the text color to white on top, right? Then you have got site identity. I'm not going to do anything here. Then you have got logo. You can replace the text logo with image if you like. Then you have got header size. Let's make it a bit bigger. Then you have got right block contents. Let's display the buttons. You can try on other things. Then you have got mobile menu options, right? And finally menu font styles. Let's make the menus bold and add separator there. So then you have got footer options, right? You can add different images here. Let's add the social icons, right? Then you have got the blog post options and search result page options. You can play with them, right? You can play with the different options over here to display what you want to display, right? And the posts, and then you have got the search page, how you want it. Then you have got the social icons, social account settings. You can add the social network name, add emails, right? And let's add a few more. Alright, you can see that on the footer, right? Let's add a bit more of them. Okay, then you have got a few more options. You can go through all of them. Then click on save and publish and close it, right? Then let's go to the dashboard and add pages. Alright, go to pages, all pages, add new page. Let's add a title here. So we'll design it using page builder here, but for now let's just publish it. Then done. Add few more pages. Then I'll create two pages, images and videos, right, as drop down sub menus for our gallery. And we go to the appearance menus and create a menu there. And in the previous video we've added categories, right, so you could see them on the categories, right, titles on the categories tab. But this time we've got all our pages there, right? So we can't find it anywhere else except for pages. So open the pages tab. You can select all the menus, right, one by one or at once. Then add to menu. So once the menus appear on the right, you can drag it and reorder it, right? Then let's go on to create one drop down menu title, right, with custom links. Add hash as a link so that it takes us nowhere. Then add the text, click on add to menu. That's done. Then place it where you want. Then you can drag the menus a bit to the right to declare it as sub menus. Then set the location where you want it to appear. Refresh the browser and you can see it. So that's done. Then let's add a drop down arrow behind the gallery text, right, so that everybody could see there's something down there. Alright, so for that we go to the editor option and the backend, and that will open the style.css file and You can replace all other files from here as well, but we're just gonna work on the CSS file and add a little drop down arrow there, right? So go to the bottom, add the class and add pseudo element after, right? And then add content, and this was the code for the drop down arrow. Publish it and you can see the drop down arrow. Then let's make it a bit to the right. Let's create a spacing, margin 5px, update it, refresh the browser and you can see it, right? And then let's see the home page here. When you click on the home page, you can see you're going to a different page, but we don't like that, right? We want it as a front page, the base page, the landing page, whatever you say, and we'll remove the title and sidebar as well. So we go to the back end, right? The first thing we'll do here is go to the settings, reading option, right? And change the front page to the static one and select the page you want appear, save it. Once done, refresh the browser and you can see when you click on home, it will take you to the front page, no home URL there. Then we can go to the page, all pages, and click on home to edit. Right now you can opt for a full width page so that the sidebar doesn't appear here. Refresh the browser and the sidebar is gone. We can also remove the title, right, and refresh, update it to see, but I'm not going to show you, and that's because we have got this title remover plugin added to our WordPress, right? So that's possible. Then let's create some design with page builder, and with page builder we can add different rows with multiple columns here. So click on row, add row, and you can see you can go with multiple columns of equal width or unequal width, anything you want. I'm going with the same percent full width, single column. Then you have got the styling options on the right, layout, design and attributes, right? And here I'm gonna add a background image, so we'll use cover for background size, but we'll do that with Visual Editor. So add widget, Visual Editor here, and then click on edit, go to design, right? You can see all the options there, but go to design and select background image, select image. Let's upload one image for the background, select it, and let's add a little bit of text on top of the image, right? Keep it centered and a bit of styling. Let's add a heading, make it a heading, right? And done. Update and refresh the browser and you can see it, but we're gonna stretch it from end to end, so we go with a template, full width page, and then the row. Not in design, we need to go to the layout, row layout and full width stretched. Close it, update it and refresh the browser. You can see that, right, but the text is tight with the background height, so we are going to add space there, and that's possible as we have got the spacer plugin installed here, right? So we go on the spacer icon and add spacer height 200. Let's add 200px top and bottom. Refresh the browser and you can see that the image is big and the text is there. So let's add a bit of styling to the text, and for that it's a bit tedious, right? You need to go to the text mode from the text area, right, from visual mode, and add class here so that you can call it and make necessary changes. So let's give it a name, tag heading, and close the heading there, and let's make it the paragraph and add style text line center and class tagline below. Okay, and then done. Update, and that's not enough. You need to go to the settings, Google Fonts, and create font control, right? Let's name it tag heading, then add the class name here with dot in front and save font control. Let's create another one as well for the tagline, that's tagline below, right? Refresh it, go to customize, and you can see theme typography and the font controls there. So you can go on to make changes here, and there's the font family thing. You can select any of the font family you want, right? And font weight and text decoration, text transformation, text transform, anything. Then the appearance, color settings, right? Then the font size, line height, and letter spacing. Let's add a little bit of letter spacing. Then there's the positioning options. Then let's go with the tag heading as well, tagline as well, right below tag. Same thing, you can change font family, font weight, text decoration, text transform, color, letter spacing, line height, font size, everything. Save and refresh, and you can see that. Then let's go with the home page again and add another row here, another one also full width row, and let's add a visual editor widget here, edit it. Let's add some text and put them in center. Alright, save it, update, refresh browser, and you can see it, right? So this way we can create multiple layouts here. So let's add another row, this time 3 equal columns, and let's add visual editor here as well. You can duplicate the widget and drag it to other columns. That's gonna make your work easier to add widgets, right? So that's done. Let's edit one of them. You can add the title here for the content, and let's add a media. That's the pictures, right? Let's upload it from local folders. That will be easier and quicker, right? Select one of them, select insert into page, right, and change the height. You can add the title at the bottom as well. Sorry, change the width, right? Refresh the browser and you can see it, but there's 2 titles, so I'm gonna remove one of them. Alright, so let's remove the bottom one, and you can see on the visual editor also. Save, then you can duplicate it and remove the other ones. Where basically it's the same thing. That's just help you save time to add the widget again and again. Then let's add another image here, change the width, and you don't need the height if you're working with 100% width, right? And let's add some titles, repeat the same things for all of them. Okay, that's almost done. Update it, refresh the browser, and you can see all of them nicely settled there, right? So let's add another row then, and this one will be again the full width single column. Add visual editor, edit, and let's add some text. Alright, let's make them heading and put it in the center. Update the page, you can update the page, but I'm going with another column here, right? So we can use the visual editor again, and this time I'm gonna add the social icons here. So I'm aligning them left. Those are small icons, right? And then you can add text. Then you can go to text mode and add the hyperlink. Let's keep it blank. That's hash, right? Yeah, you can see that. Save it. Then you can go with same, do the same quite a couple of times, exactly 3 times here, right? And you can add a link like this as well, clicking on the link icon and adding the link on the box that appears, right? Let's add another column. Yep, and this time, yeah, this one will do the image. Update the page, refresh the browser, and you can see it, but the alignment is not nice for the text and the image, right? So inspect it, find out the class name and make changes, right? You can go there, call the class name and make necessary changes, right? I'm changing the margin, update file, and you can see that nicely aligned at the bottom, but we're gonna add a little bit of spacing below the social icons there. So I'm gonna go to the page again, edit, right, and then gonna add a row again, full width, and add visual editor widget that will be blank, and that's gonna consume some space, take up some space. So that's done. Refresh the browser and you can see the space there. Alright, so that's all done with the home page. Then let's go with another page here. Let's go with the contact space. Alright, and you can see the contact page here as well. Let's go with the page builder then, and that will be the full width page here as well. So let's make it a single column, full width row, and let's make it trace all the way from the left to the right, full width trace. Right, that's done. And this time I'm not gonna add the visual editor, but going to add the site origin Google Maps, right? And that's gonna help us adding the Google Map in our contact page, right? But you need API key these days to work on WordPress, add Google Map on WordPress. So you can go with the Google Map APIs page, developers.google.com, and log in and ask for the API key. They'll provide it to you, copy it, paste it, and then just simply add the name of the place you want to add in your map. Then make necessary settings. I'm just checking off that scroll to zoom. Refresh the browser and you can see that nice map from end to end. You can opt to hide the title too. Then let's add uneven columns here in the next row, 70-30, and add visual editor widget here. And this time I'm gonna add a background image here with no text in the middle, right? So let's make it cover so that it goes from left to right, and then add a spacer so that you can define the height with the spacer for the image. Refresh the browser and you can see it, right? Then we're going to add contact form, so let's open the contact form in a new tab, right? And add visual editor widget there. Click on edit, go to the contact page and copy the shortcode for the contact form, right? And paste it in your visual editor. You can add the title if you need. Save it, update it, and refresh the browser. You can see a nice contact form there, but there's a you need to change the height, add the height there, right? So you can change it, save it, then you can go with edit row, and I'm gonna reduce the map size to container, right? Then let's add another row, uneven row from this time bigger on the right side. You can opt for that one, and let's drag it in the middle. And this time I'm gonna add visual editor here and add address here, right? Let's add some address and add a bit of styling here. Yep, that's done. Let's add a bit of styling then. Okay, that's alright. Then duplicate it, edit it, and add some social icons here as well, right? And I guess you know better how to add the social icons with the links and the text, right? So add one more, and I'm gonna add the link on the image only this time, right? Okay, that's done then. And add the background image on the right hand side also. Add spacing, update it, refresh the browser, and you can see everything looks nice then, except for the height of this image, latest image, right? So inspect it and adjust the height, so that looks good. Go to the page, edit, and add height, adjust the height, update it. Alright, then let's add a bit of spacing on top of the map with an empty visual editor widget. Pull it on top of map, and that's gonna create a gap between the header and the map. Alright, And that's all done for this page. So what we're gonna do now, let's change the name of the buttons here and keep short text there, right? We go to customize, header options, header right block options, and then change the name. Let's change the links as well. Save it and close it, and that's done, right? So almost done. Then right, you can change the header logo. I'm gonna edit the gallery page, and it's different to other pages, right? So I'll go with the videos here, and you can see the page here. I'll go with the full width page, but before that I'm gonna add some plugins that I need for this video gallery page, right? I'm gonna use the pop-up box, right? So I'm gonna install some plugins. I've got it downloaded on my local drive, so I'm gonna install it from my local drive. I can search it and install it, right? So this one's Lightbox, right? And it's gonna help us add a pop-up model. Then you can go with the video thumbnails plugins, but in this video I'm gonna show you how you can easily add the video thumbnails without the plugins as well, right? You can opt to install it and then activate it. All right, then I'm gonna add another plugin, and that's the social share button, named Simple Share Buttons. That also I've got in my local drive. I'm gonna add it and activate it, right? So for the share buttons, you can go to settings and simple buttons, click on simple share buttons, right? And before that, let's open the videos page, keep it open in another tab, and then go with the settings, simple share button settings. You can play on the locations, placements, where you want it to appear, then what text you want to appear, then which networks you want on your page, right? And then go with the other tabs with the appearance settings, stylings, and everything, right? And then you've got the counters. Let's turn it on, and then all the styles are there. So there are advanced styling options there as well, so you can add links and the text and much more. And you've got additional CSS if you want, that you can click and save. And for Lightbox Plus, you need to go to the appearance. Lightbox Plus will use secondary Lightbox. You can go with the styling options. I'm keeping it as it is, right? Save all settings, then go with the another settings that appears, that's secondary Lightbox settings. You can change the opacity, right? And let's keep the height 80%, outer height. Then the inner width and height will be 100%. Then you have got all the positions, interface, everything there. And you have got the slideshow options as well. That's useful when you're working images. And in the others tab, you can change the class name, secondary class name, right? Let's keep an easier class name so that you can call it all the time, like this, right? Here's the demo page. All right, then save all settings, and you can see on the video edit mode the YouTube link there. You can go with that. I'm just gonna add a row with multiple columns here, add visual editor, click on edit. All right, go to the text mode and create link, anchor tag, and add the YouTube video link here. That's a watch video, so I'm gonna change it to embed, right? And for the video thumbnail, default video YouTube thumbnail, I'm gonna add this link. Image source was http i3.ytimz.com/vi and the video id /default.jpg, and that's gonna work wonder for us. And let's add the width, make the width 100% then, and add the class pop model there. Let's make it full width template, refresh the browser, and you can see that. Click on it, and the video is played on a pop-up box model. And the overlay opacity was the opacity of the page beyond the pop-up box, right? So that's done. Then let's duplicate this widget 2 more times, and then change the video IDs there, right? Okay, that's done. hit it, and you can see the nice layout there. Click on any thumbnail and you can see the videos. So this way you can create custom layout with WordPress. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe our channel for more videos. Thank you.